ago, when the Spirit of God started moving around here, God said, I want to say something. I want to talk to my people. I want to encourage somebody. Who can I use to talk through? And God said, there's one. There's one that I can use. I want to tell you something. We better get the power back. Brother Scott, come on.
In the hour we're living in right now, we had better stand up and begin to possess the power of God. Because what the world's looking for right now, they're looking for a church that has the power of God. They can look at our programs and see that the power of God's not there. But when they see some child of God rise up right now, hallelujah, that's been praying somewhere, hallelujah, their eyes swelled up from where they've been crying, hallelujah, and all of a sudden when they lift up their hands and begin to say Jesus, hallelujah, the name that's above every name. Up a church that's beginning to stand up and beginning to proclaim, hallelujah, Jesus, 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 Jesus. When the drug addicts come in, they hear that name Jesus. All of a sudden they say, I gotta go, I gotta go. When they hear Jesus mentioned, they say, I gotta surrender right now. See, the devil gets nervous when a church begins to lift up their voice and she begins to pray, because the number one thing the devil wants to stop in this hour right now is a church from praying, because the devil knows that prayer is what moves mountains. Prayer is what moves situations that looks impossible, and God begins to come in and says, oh, I hear something. Shh, host of heaven, listen, somebody's praying. Somebody's praying. My God, somebody needs to lift up their voice and shout, Jesus, Jesus. Woo! Jesus. I believe right now things are beginning to happen. I believe situations are turning around. I believe court situations that they told you there's no way coming out. But Jesus said, hallelujah, somebody's been praying. Somebody's been fasting. Somebody's been seeking God. Prayer changes things. They don't even have to say a word, but there's an anointing. Hallelujah, the old timer said this will rest upon you. This mantle will come upon you, and you can just walk into a room, and all of a sudden the mantle of God will fall, and the anointing of God will fall, and people begin to cry